Welcome back to Whitt Acres. Today we're going to be moving the baby turkey out of their culvert pipe brooder because we've been finally getting some nice summer weather over 80 degrees. The real feel's even been touching 100. I've been loving it, but my little baby turkey are actually getting a little bit hot inside their brooder. I didn't have this problem last year brooding up all my birds from winter into spring, but now that the birds are still little and brooding into the summer, I'm having to have the heat lamp on at night and then turn it off in the morning as the day warms up. That's been working out great for my ducklings. They get a little bit of heat at night because even last night we dropped down into 58 degrees. They're almost fully feathered out, but they still don't have their full feathers in, and if they get wet and then at night it gets cold, they'll get really chilly, so I want them to at least have a little bit of a heat source. I have it raised way up into the top, so they're not getting too much heat from it, but just enough to keep them comfortable at night. And then when I do my rounds in the morning, I'll check on them and I'll shut the heat lamp off, and they're able to get all this airflow coming through the cage of it. And then in the morning I come out here and do my rounds and I shut the heat lamp off, and they're able to get all the airflow during the day as the day warms up. What are you doing, pup? What are you doing, Echo Puppy? And I even kept the sides up on this so it would maximize as much airflow as possible to the ducks during this hot weather. But as you can see over here, these baby turkey don't have the same airflow that the ducks have. This is a culvert pipe, so it's completely solid all the way around. It's 4 feet in diameter, so they have just enough space in there. I have these metal pieces just sitting on here to give them some shade from the hot sun. But we're coming into the evening today, right now, so I can take these off. They have just enough space in there right now, but you can see they're filling it up. And I have been moving this twice daily to give them fresh grass. So you can just see these areas that they're coming from. They're just tearing it up being in this culvert pipe. I have a mini coop over here with Peepers and Piper, the 2 turkey that we're waiting to see if they turn into a male and female breeding pair. But they're actually getting quite large for this mini coop. So what I'm thinking about doing today is moving these 2 turkey out into the chicken tractor. It's been 2 days since we moved the red broilers out of there and sent them off to freezer camp. So that chicken tractor is open and waiting for a new round of birds to come in and start fertilizing the pasture where the red broilers left off. I just got the chicken tractor moved and set up with food and water for Peepers and Piper. It's going to be a lot of room for them out there, and they're also going to be able to be on grass, pecking and foraging all the grass and the bugs in there, instead of being in the cage mesh floor that they have in this mini coop. This coop has a wire mesh floor. I think it's 1 inch by 1 inch squares so that all the droppings can fall right through and keep it nice and clean for them. They are raised up off the ground right now on bricks, so it is working and dropping through, but I'd rather have my birds on the ground and eating some grass and bugs. So before I move the baby turkey, the meat turkey, into here, I'm going to be grinding out that wire mesh floor. I'm just going to take the grinder around the whole edge of it and cut it right out. So even if I set this on the grass, they're not going to have grass poking up through the wire mesh because I had to secure this frame with some 2x6. I ripped a 2x6 in half and mounted it to the bottom as a solid foundation because this was an older coop that I refinished. And because of that, the wire mesh sits 1.5 inches above the ground, so they're not really able to peck through and get to the grass as they would if the mesh was flat on the ground. So it is a nice feature, but it isn't how I want to use this. I want to use it as a chicken tractor. That's why I mounted a rope to the front and secured the foundation so I can actually pull this around the yard. My first step for this project today was to get the chicken tractor ready. It is all ready, and my second step is to move Peepers and Piper out to it. I was actually wondering if I would be able to walk them out through the brooder yard, out past the island garden, and all the way out to the pasture of the chicken tractor. But there's going to be a lot of distractions en route, and I want to get this done before the sun goes down. So I'm going to put them in a box, the little plastic tote that I normally move birds with, and just carry them out there. So these 2 turkey I'm raising up to be my breeding turkey so I can hatch eggs from them next year. So I'm really curious to know if I have a male and female pairing here or if I have 2 females. They're starting to look like 2 females to me. So I've been looking up different ways to tell if you have a male or female as the turkey's aging. And they say the little snoot on top, if it's getting bigger, it could be the male. If the male has bigger feet or if it has one of the dew claws coming out of its leg. I'm not seeing any of that. The legs on both of them look equal, so it's not like one's different than the other. And on the back of the head, the females tend to have a feather line going down their neck. And to me, I kind of see a feather line on both of them. The males also can have a squarer head and more protruding eye sockets. I'm not seeing that on either one, so I might have 2 females here. If I do have 2 females, I'll talk to my friend because I know he wanted a male, and I'll see if he wants to try and get another male, and if not, I'm gonna try and get another male. So it'll actually work out nicely to have 2 females, but I still need a male to make my plan work. Another way to tell if it's a boy or girl is to pick them up, and if their legs dangle, it could be a girl, and if they pull their legs up, it could be a male. So we're gonna try that as we put them in the tote and see if we can get any distinction or see if we can get any clarity. Come here, peepers. I got a new place for you to go, and you two are gonna love it. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Come here. It's okay. You first? Who's first? Who's first? No one? No one's first. Okay. Let me just quickly grab one of you. Okay. Right. Zit. Zit. So let's see. She's standing. Legs kind of picked up. I'm not sure if this works for all ages. Hey pup, you might be scaring her. Not sure if this works for all ages. They did it with little birds in the video, so kind of in between. Kind of dangling, I'm not sure. Like, that one was Mr. Peepers, the one that we got first, and he was the biggest of the litter, or of the brood. And Piper here was the smallest. We got second. Come here, girl. Let me put you with your friend. I know. You're moving. It's okay. See? Let her calm down a second, then we'll try. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Right. Okay. Looks like a dangler, so these might both be girls, but I'm not sure yet. Okay. Nee, ziet. We got them in there. Now we just have to carry them out to pasture, and in a good way. Welcome home, Peepers and Piper. Not sure if Mr. Peepers is gonna work anymore if it turns out to be a girl. You guys wanna hop out on your own? Yeah, why don't you guys just take a moment, check out the surroundings. All right, you two, time to get out. Enjoy your new home. I have things to do. I got things I gotta do. Ooh, there you go. Opened up your wings real nice. Out. Out. Yeah, start checking it out, and I'll be back up later to check on you two, okay? Oh, excuse me, pup. Excuse me. Back up, back up. And it'll take a while for these guys to tear up the grass in this big location for them, so I won't have to move this every day like I was with the chickens. It's just 2 little turkey right now. There you go. Get comfortable, turkey. Let me know down below if you think this is a female and female, or what you think's going on here. They have 2 different tail types. One has a fork, kind of longer on both outsides and shorter in the center, and the other one has a nice round tail like you would normally see on a turkey. So that's just something. I don't know if that matters, but there you go, turkey. You're going at it now. And this is why I like getting my animals out on grass. Yeah, you're loving it. All right, puppy. We got to tend to the other turkey now. We're going to close it up, Peepers and Piper. I'll check on you this evening. Or tonight. Barn closing time. what's happening as I move this is this back middle board is actually turning in place. So what I think I need to do is add a couple more screws and secure it. Let's put this up. This back middle board is actually digging into the ground as I drag it, so I think I need to secure it up with 2 more screws toe-nailed into the side so it doesn't have the tendency to want to tilt down. I would really like it if the turkey would sleep up here and use these quarters up here and then just go down there for some fresh grass, food, and water, but I'd like them to actually sleep up here. I don't know how realistic that is, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to put them all up into here and then they can get down at their own will, but I want them to know that this place is up here and they can use it. So I think these turkey over here are ready to move. They're actually ready for a heat lamp right now, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're cuddling all up. I had this little block in here so I could add some airflow going underneath here, but I guess they don't need it. But we're not too far apart here, so I might just pick them up and carry them right over instead of trying to use a tote. All right, and I'm just gonna use my rack here as a little barricade, so once I put them in there and I turn around to get the next ones, those ones don't jump right out. You ready, pup? Let's do this before the sun goes down and we gotta close up the barn. Anybody feeling froggy? Who's feeling froggy? Huh? Who's first? Oh, one of each. They look big once I put them in that box. Yeah, I'll just get one at a time. Oh, you can't wait your turn? You can't wait your turn, bud? No, come here. We got one coming. You next, buddy? Are you next? I got you, buddy. Yeah, puppy, huh? You want to bite something? Come here, come here. You'll like it, I promise. You can just wait till I pick you up, buddy. Ooh, nice try, nice try. Nope, not getting away. See, this one could be a male. See how the legs lift up? Male. They're about to jump down to the bottom level. I don't know if I can get them all in before they do. Got one head peeking out. Got 2, 3. I know I stuffed them all in there. They're actually a little bit big for that area, but I wanted them to be aware that that area was in there. I'll open the window for them. Hi, hi little turkey. Yeah, I got the heat lamp on in there for them because I know that they need the heat, but if they're all in this little box at night, they really wouldn't need that heat lamp. So I think with it on, they're probably gonna wanna all jump out. I'm gonna turn it off for them right now while they're all in there. I got all the electric inside the egg side here so it stays out of the weather. My little ones, what do you think? Yeah, I don't want it too hot in there for you. You're scared. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. One of you's gotta go. That one's not doing too well. He's got his wing stuck. Come on, turkey. Come on. You got one down here. He's loving it. This one is loving it down in the grass, guys. Oh, that one's got her wing stuck. There you go. You're free. Back up, puppy. I know, they look like good turkey. They are good turkey. Yeah, you guys are gonna like it out here. They still do need the heat lamp at night, but I don't think I'm gonna keep it inside that little room. Once I put them all in there, they seemed like they were crowding that room up pretty good, so I don't think they're gonna be using it. So I'm gonna move that heat lamp outside to the open air cage here, like it was for the Peepers and Piper, the other turkey. But before I do any of that, I'm gonna let them settle in, check out their new place. Major and company, you are getting so big. Do you even need the heat lamp tonight, guys? You're getting pretty big. You could probably keep each other warm. And I shouldn't need this brooder anymore this year. It was a temporary brooder to start with, and I don't think I will be using it again. All right, it's dinner time now, and then after that, I'm gonna be closing up the barn. So that's gonna be all for this one. I feel a lot better having these baby turkey in an open brooder like this one instead of being in that culvert pipe during these hot days that we're having. It's supposed to be a high of 87 tomorrow with a real feel way into the 90s. So while I'm at work tomorrow, I'll feel a lot more comfortable that the turkeys are in here and not in a black tube in the middle of the yard in the dead sun. If you want to follow along with the homestead here at Whitt Acres, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit that like button before you leave, and you can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching.